Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the California Golden Bears, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. The Golden Bears offense will have some work to do here thanks to that bad return. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Golden Bears will come to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking downfield. It's Morris. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Cal. Well, that start could not have gone any better.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Florida State Seminoles offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Gets made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He shreds the tackle. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Morris. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The offense going with the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He's in the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Really good patience here from the back. And anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that 2nd and 3rd level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. The Golden Bears are going to keep this drive rolling.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. And the Golden Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And the freshman brings him down quickly. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. They score a touchdown or have to settle for 3. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. The Noles come to the line to run the hurry up. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Vargas. They make the stop, but a big gain. Looks into enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48. And the Noles will have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam.
Pass caught. Can he get in? The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Noles. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Cal's offense takes the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The back's got him on the pitch. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a 1st down, and now it's 4th down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. We'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Off the play fake on first down. Trying to extend the play. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Got the first down, now looking for more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing...
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Oh, it's a reverse. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
There's so many play callers getting to the red zone, and they get worried about the negative aspects of a certain play call. But not this guy. I love that you're willing to take it.
He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal and throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So California's offense back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Morris. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And the Golden Bears will line up to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Play action here on first down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Golden Bears will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quick throw. The catch is made. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back looking to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Seminoles have first and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Caught quickly. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The Seminoles will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, we're starting to see a theme here develop for this offense. They are willing to take chances and go for it on fourth down. That's the third time that they've gone for it, and they've made it all 3 times.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the grab on the move. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Noles hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And tackled there by the defense. 2nd down and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Throws a stiff arm. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Golden Bears will crank up the tempo. Handoff to the single back. The game moves the ball to the 34. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. But they don't make the connection, that one.
Is incomplete. It moves to 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Golden Bears will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense,
and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. 7th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw again. Fires it to his target. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Noles looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the...
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, no. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now during the final quarter. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings down the returner. Cal's offense takes the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Big pass, here comes a jet sweep. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Hold. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Aiming for the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
It's now 2nd and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Seminoles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Florida State, 42, Cal.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So California's offense back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Receiver makes the grab. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Back to throw. It's Morris. He's escaping the pocket now. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Golden Bears pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught, completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Golden Bears getting set on first and 10. Back to pass. It's Morris. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. The Golden Bears line up with a first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple of yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Second and goal for the offense. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here's a first and 10 play. Looking to pass. It's Morris. The ball is caught.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Lets it go quickly. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open.